So, the second phase of the project, let's be clear, company logo is you, your company name is your name, your professional name, so not your nickname, right? That's your social brand. Your professional brand is you. Okay, don't worry about the table of contents, confidentiality agreement, executive summary. Okay, so what you needed to do, what's the first part? Introduction. Introduction to you. This is why it was all about your personal development plan. You have to take your information from your personal development plan and put it into this structure. What business will you be in? You will be in what? Where if you go and work, you go work as a fashion marketer. I will be in the marketing of fashion products. I will be in the marketing of sports equipment. Okay? Legal form of ownership is a sole proprietor. You are a sole proprietor because the money will be paid into your bank account. Okay, so don't worry about that other stuff. Description of shareholders, that comes from your personal development plan. Remember, you had all your stakeholders, and the priority. Parents, family, lecturers, friends, priorities. You just pop the table in there. Problem statement. Describe the problem that you have noticed in detail. I'm not going to go into too much detail into that. Listen to the voice note that Ms. George will send you. Okay, maybe I'll go into it briefly. Describe the problem that you have noticed in detail. Now you have to analyze. In your area of interest, fashion marketing, what is some of the struggles that fashion marketers have at the moment with marketing their products to consumers? You might notice that they are struggling to create effective clothing for the up-and-coming young consumers. And or they are struggling to communicate effectively using social media because the marketers in the marketing departments of fashion companies don't really understand technology that well, for example. Or they don't have effective apps. Maybe you've wanted an app so that you can check out all the clothing, for example, and you're like, why haven't they developed an app? They don't understand how the new customer thinks. So that's the problem statement. Your business solution is you. The solution to that problem. I am going to become a marketer that understands the new and up-and-coming consumer, so that when I go and work in the marketing department at Fushini, I am their solution. Because I have the skills, and I have the knowledge, and I have the qualifications that can help them effectively market their products to the new consumer. You are the solution. Right. Does that make sense? Good. Products and services. Explain clearly what your product or service is and what it does. Background to its development. Background to your development. High school. What things did you do at high school? What subjects did you take? What other projects did you do that helped grow you into the person that you are and into the professional, mostly, that you are? Were you a part of speech-making clubs? Were you a captain of your sports team? Whatever. Okay? Now, many of us will relate to what you want to eventually offer. At the moment, you don't offer much. So you can actually divide that section in two. What I can currently offer, products and services, and what I want to offer in the future. What you can currently offer, well, yeah, as I said, it's not much. Maybe you can run an event. Maybe that's the only thing you can really offer. But in the future, I want to be able to offer the following benefits to a marketing department in the niche area that I'm interested in. I want to be able to offer a keen understanding of the new up-and-coming consumer. I want to be able to offer skills, digital marketing skills. I want to be able to offer programming skills, even understanding technological language. I want to be able to offer event organizing abilities. I want to be able to offer whatever, planning, strategy abilities. I want to be whatever. Creativity, maybe you want to be able to offer more creative side of things. Unique selling propositions. What makes me unique? How am I gonna focus? How am I gonna create a competitive advantage for myself? What's gonna make me unique? Is it my leadership style? Is it my creativity style? Is it my innovativeness? Is it my what? What makes me unique? This stuff is usually connected to your gift that you've noticed even before you started marketing. That makes you unique, you know? Right? Advantages to customers. What advantages? Who's the customer? Who's your customer of your business? Who's your customer? The marketing department of the company in your interest area. The marketing department is your customer. And the main customer of the marketing department is the marketing manager. You need to sell yourself to the marketing manager. He's going to read your CV. He's going to look at all your brand elements and go, I want this person, or no thank you. He or she, obviously. Advantages. What advantages am I going to offer them? All the different advantages. Which is very similar to benefits in a way. What are my current disadvantages or weak points? Current. What do I need to work on? Lack of experience. Lack of marketing strategic ability. Lack of technological insights. Maybe you understand technology to do it yourself, but do you know how to use technology to engage with a whole myriad of customers? Can you run a Facebook page? Can you develop and run a blog? Okay? Future development plan. Future developments. How am I planning to develop myself in the future? Does that make sense? Right, good. Then customer description. Who is your customer? You're going to describe the marketing departments of fashion in this case. What are they like? What are they looking for? So you can Google marketing departments fashion. What do they say about them? Marketing managers fashion. What are they like? What do they look for? Industry description. That is fashion, the fashion industry. What are the trends? Is it a growth industry? What do you foresee as those are all trends? Trends, fashion, South Africa. Type in, find. Vision, long term. What's my vision for my own personal? Yeah, I want to be the marketing manager of Foschini in 15 years. Or whatever, I can't remember what we said about the vision. You probably have a vision. No, actually a vision is long term, sorry. Vision, that's a goal. Vision is to be the most digitally savvy 21st century marketer in the fashion industry in South Africa. It's like way in the future and it's like big. And then you have to develop that into a mission statement, which is, it explains how to develop it into a mission statement. And then your goals and objectives by smart objectives. What I want to do by the end of 1 year, at the end of this year, then by the end of next year. Especially when you're studying, you need to do it even year by year. What? I want to get my first year done and dusted. First year marketing, cum laude, distinction. And I want to get experience running events for running fashion events by that January. When I start school next year, I want to have had some experience in my holidays. What I want by the end of second year, I want an internship at a small fashion boutique doing their marketing for them. By the end of third year, I want to intern at Woolworths. By the end of fourth year, I want to have developed a strategic marketing plan for a new up-and-coming fashion startup as experience. Does that make sense? Planning. If you fail to plan, literally you plan to fail. You'll just swim through your experience here at CPT and you'll get to the end going, what now? And then the sea will spit you out. Okay. Goals. SWOT analysis. I want 5 each. 5, 5, 5, 5. 5 strengths, 5 weaknesses. Those are internal. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And then opportunities and threats is external. You need to look on the internet. What are the threats to the fashion industry in South Africa at the moment? Clothing coming in from China could be one of them. Could take away your job. What are those opportunities for you? Actually, threats are also threats to you. In other words, maybe there's lots of people who want to get into the fashion marketing industry. That's a threat. Competition. Opportunities. What internships are out there? Look on the internet. Maybe there's internships. That's a great opportunity. Maybe there's internships in New York in the fashion capital? Or Milan? What opportunities out there? What do you need to do to get to those opportunities in Milan? Right, so that's, does that make more sense now? So much more. Okay. Right, so now quickly, market analysis. What do you need to do? You need to do a market analysis. What's the market? The market is the marketing job market. Okay, and specifically related to your niche industry. So economic analysis. What is the finances in this market? In other words, go and look at... Actually, we don't have time for this now, sadly. We've run out of time. I have made a video about this where I briefed the A and B group. You're going to have to watch it, sadly. It's actually, I would have said to you exactly the same thing. And that's for next week. Wednesday. Your market analysis needs to be in. Okay, next week, Wednesday, same time, same place, your market analysis.